Radio. We make your eardrums bleed.
I just shoved a nuke up my pussy.
Hey everyone, it's shilling time again. So first of all, I got my old Twitter back, so that's gonna be my main from now on.
Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar.
My main Twitter account is Top Brick Boss, and my alt account is Lone Grips. Follow whichever one you want, I guess. I also have Instagram, that one too. And I have El Patreon, you can give me money. If I get $1,000, I'll post feed pics or something. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I have a new podcast now. The podcast is called A Film Sheet, and you can subscribe and watch our new episodes right now. If you want to see me talk movies with Ellis Mark and Jaden from The Sonic Show, hit the link down below and subscribe. Not convinced yet? Here's one of our funniest moments. Wow, wasn't that moment hilarious? These moments and more on our podcast Film Sheet. Anyways, that's all. Here's the actual YouTube video. Disclaimer, this video is garbage. I had to rush it out because, whatever. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Classics Month. The month where January does not pay me enough. So, you know what? Fuck it. This is where we're at now. South Park is one of the best adult comedies on television. It's one of those few adult animated shows that don't feel like vapid garbage. It's a show that's edgy and raunchy, but it's also witty and smart and hilarious. In other words, it's what Vivzy Pop wishes she could write. Why is my Eric Cartman sound like Playboy Cardi? Matt Stone and Trey Parker are absolute geniuses in my opinion. And while not all of South Park is a home run, it's impressive that South Park has been at any level of consistent for 20 years. Let alone as consistently good as it is. And let alone that it's actually 27 years old. Holy shit. On top of that, the recent Paramount Plus specials have been amazing, and the only reason to subscribe to Paramount Plus. But the very first South Park movie, bigger, longer, and uncut, it genuinely just can't be replicated. It's a lightning in a bottle moment that made people like me love South Park and people like my mom hate South Park. In other words, base. And it cemented the fact that South Park is here to stay for a long while, which it did and still is. And even though the movie isn't to South Park's comedic peak, it is, in my opinion, what led to it. And overall, we will never get anything like this ever again. And it's not because the movie is too raunchy or society's gone soft at all. The fact that South Park is still around is already evidence of this, if not arguably the fact it's more raunchier now than it was during the movie. Furthermore, I think edgy humor is something that'll never truly die out. It'll change, of course, as perspectives and times change, but as long as there's something wrong in the world, I think edgy, provocative humor will always exist. And simply because a comedy is art itself. But I'm getting ahead of myself. No, the real reason South Park bigger, longer, and uncut will never happen again is because this is the series' popularity peak, and this is just where it starts. It gets better from here. South Park bigger, longer, and uncut was the beginning of South Park getting good. Really good. Not only that, but I think the movie is actually a little bit deeper than people give it credit for. I mean, yeah, it's a South Park movie, so it's gonna be really dumb and silly and stupid, but it's all tied together with a pretty fun, semi-metafictional plot. My good friend and a homosexual lover, Ellis Mark, said this in his video, and I agree with this. The South Park movie is kind of the narrative version of South Park's reputation itself at the time. In other words, it weaponized its own controversy as a way to make, simply put, a really enjoyable, fun plot. The film is about the main characters of South Park fighting a bunch of moms who want to destroy Canada. All because there's some raunchy movie from there that kids are watching, and kids are sneaking in and repeating what they see on TV. This then, however, leads to Kenny burning himself on fire, because the in-universe movie involves the characters Terrence and Philip burning themselves on fire. And naturally, the moms get very upset at this. And instead of, you know, parenting their own kids, or trying to stop kids from buying dangerous matches, they instead start their own fascist group where they try and destroy Canada.
This is like George Orwell's book, 1984.
It's a really simple and funny premise, but one that really works. I really just appreciate how Matt and Trey tap into their child selves too with this. You see, as someone with diagnosed autism, I too am a massive man-child. And what shocked me about Bigger, Longer, and Uncut is just how much it resonates with me. Like, it weirdly enough reminds me of when I was a kid. Look, kids are fucking stupid, but they're also smarter than we give them credit for. And the one thing they want is to enjoy all the cool things adults get to enjoy. And that's how I kind of was when I was a kid. And all the kids feel like they're written like kids, you know? Especially Stan, Kyle, and Cartman. I mean, not entirely, it's obviously South Park, so it's exaggerated, but the immaturity in this is shockingly pretty grounded, actually. It feels like a playground banter, you know? This is something that I do think has been kind of missing in more recent South Park, where the kids act more like adult stand-ins in a way. I do understand why it's done, it's just, you know, worth pointing out. The kids in Bigger, Longer, and Uncut really do feel like kids living in their day-to-day lives, and this leads into some really funny jokes. Like, for example, when the school bans Terrence and Phillip merch, and any kids caught wearing it will be expelled from school, and the reaction from the actual kids in school isn't, oh man, we have to take off our merch now, which would have been like an easy way to tie into the whole censorship thing the movie's going for. Rather, the actual joke is that the kids just leave out of excitement. And you see, I love that, how the edgy and crassness doesn't sacrifice the actual humor, because in the end, the point is to tell funny jokes, and that's what they do. No, not everything has exactly aged well, but they're at least trying to be more than just crass for the sake of it, you know? Go deeper than that. It's also just a really creatively funny movie, too. Like, it's not just characters saying a fuck, you know? It's also Satan having a toxic love relationship with Saddam Hussein. That joke is more so just hilariously absurd more than anything. And again, the edgy jokes aren't just edgy, they're also well-timed and well-paced. It's still following the principles of good comedy for the most part. Oh, and the song numbers, man. Okay, look, I hate song numbers in movies. And it's not because I hate musicals, because I don't. I like musicals. But you see musicals at a play theater, you know what I mean? Where you get that live synergy, you know what I mean? But South Park is one of a handful of exceptions. And not only because the songs are actually funny, but also because the songs are good. Really damn good. Blame Canada was nominated for Best Original Song at the Academy Awards. Back when, you know, that actually meant something. And it's not even the best song in the movie. Like, what would Brian Boitano do? Slaps, dog. I'm sure he'd kick an ass or two. That's what Brian Boitano do. They really did take a page out of other musicals like Les Mis and whatnot, creating song numbers that are evocative of better ones, but also can stand on their own, creating both a parody and original combined together, you know what I mean? In other words, it's just great fucking shit, man. All in all, South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut is a good-ass movie. All the ingredients just mixed together in this, and there's not really any other movie that I can think of that mixes the ingredients as well as this one, only to then not even be the comedic peak of the series. This movie cemented South Park as something truly special, as well as, again, only being the start of an even greater legacy. We've never really seen those two hand in hand ever again. There's never been anything like South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut before it. A movie that's a commentary on censorship itself, and is as raunchy as it is surprisingly smart and earnest, which is what South Park is at a heart. But again, even though the show is still going on, there will never be anything like this movie ever again. And again, that's not just the movie itself, but what it represents. And there more than likely never will be ever. Of course, there will always be edgy comedy, edgy humor, edgy adult animated shows, but the pure everything surrounding and following South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut just can't be replicated. If there was any evidence that comedy is itself art, I would choose this movie as an example. If not this, then one of the many other best South Park episodes. There will always be movies, games, shows, what have you, that are like South Park. There will be many movies that are like South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut itself. But there will only be one South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Anyways, that's all. Next video will hopefully be actually good.
Fuck you in the lanes you came with. Me and you ain't on the same shit. You ain't in my lane, bitch. Nah, throw that shit in fifth. Rollie on my wrist. Ay, baby, you a star. I'm my only wish. I'm counting blue hundreds. I'm too money. Ay, and my little bitch, she too lovely. Yeah, hanging up and calling me right back. Ay, baby, why you calling me like that? Yeah, getting high with the seat, lay back. Baby, gon' relax, yeah. Hey, they don't know the half, yeah. No matter what happened, I got your back. Baby, that's the facts, yeah. That's the facts, yeah. Yeah, we can fight, but the feeling's gone. I try to find the words, but they never come. I can still see you on the lawn. Hey, laying outside in the summer sun. Yeah, we can fight, but the feeling's gone. I try to find the words, but they never come. I can still see you on the lawn. Hey, laying outside in the summer sun. Hey, I'm with a dark-skinned girl on a Sunday. That's that Black Sabbath. She put them ones all down on a Hyundai, and she had to have it. Baby, that's the facts, yeah. That's the facts, yeah.
I don't know who you are.
My name is Jeff.
Wait! Who are you?
My name is Jeff.
Who are you?
My name is Jeff.
Mama! Mama! Mama!
What?
My name is Jeff.
Alright, everyone hands up right now. Who's doing this?
My name is Jeff.
It's Jefe, man.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
My name is Jeff.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Jeff.
I'm Hermione Granger. And you are?
My name is Jeff.
My name's not.
Jeff.
Something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
My name is Jeff.
Identify yourself to the world.
My name is Jeff.
You do have a name.
My name is Jeff.
What's your name?
Jeff.
No, what's your full name?
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
Hello. Hello.
My name is Jeff.
At least tell me your name.
My name is Jeff.
Who the hell are you?
You all know exactly who I am.
My name is Jeff.
This is crazy, but here's my number. So call me.
Jeff.
Now, walk into the club.
My name is Jeff.
Dog John, nah.
Say my name, say my name.
Jeff.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to introduce myself last week.
My name is Jeff.
I forgot to introduce myself.
My name is Jeff.
What does the fuck say?
My name is Jeff.
I'm Jane.
No.
My name is Jeff.